Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you, too, in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. This taken in at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Falcons offense and Aaron Rodgers getting set for their next drive. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Another run for Gibbs here. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
He'll get this over the middle here to Palmer. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. He's got it complete to Gibbs. Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be second down. In motion goes the tight end. To throw is Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. The Falcons send out their punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. Throwing to start the drive. McAllister, he's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Looking to throw. McAllister escaping the pressure right. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. And quickly they get to the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Back to throw. McAllister. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So this drive maybe didn't end with the same kind of success they had in the first half, but they do add 3 to their lead.
And defensively, I think they went in there at halftime and made a pact with each other and said, look, we can't let these guys keep driving it right down our throats. Not perfect giving up 3, but a much better start than the way they played in the first half.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. In motion, the tight end. Rodgers going to throw. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And that's good for a gain of 6. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. To throw, it's Rodgers. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Now it's Rodgers. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. And, wow, this is no ordinary try here. And this one is no good. He missed it. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
Throwing to start the drive. McAllister. That's complete to Pearsall. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Second and 2. Eluding the pressure right. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw. McAllister. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw again. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 13-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. T. Higgins, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time That was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have, because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball, definitely coming from his head coach.
I couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Rodgers now to throw. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Quentin Williams able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it, and it'll be 2nd down. Off play action. McAllister. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Offense.
So they decline the hold, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson. McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So tack on 3 more, though this, it's just a rare drive where they did not find the end zone.
Yeah, you're right about that, partner, but at this point, I don't think you're too concerned about that. You just want to possess the football for a while and drain the clock. If you can get 3 out of it, that's great too.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Throwing is Rodgers. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Rodgers. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold onto the football while being jostled?
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Rodgers got to have this one. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
A throw out wide going to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. Muscles him off, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. Here's Rodgers to throw. That's taken in by Palmer. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd down and a yard. Now Rodgers. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. 3rd and goal. Trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. And the Cowboys will take over here at their own 14-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. The drive will begin with a run by Benson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy 1st down. Another run here with Benson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They run over center with Benson. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as he'll get this up to about the 42. A give up the middle with Benson. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. A handoff here to Benson, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now Allen. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. They're able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down. They'll run with Allen. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away.
18, Pioneer. Let's go now.
Off the play fake. McAllister. And that will be incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor, and it's a 1st down. Back to throw. Rodgers. He'll get this over the middle here to Palmer. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. To throw is Rodgers. This one swung out to Vaughn. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.